G'day, it's Clive Rocksinger here. I don't know that anybody's interested in what I'm doing here, but this prototype I'm building is intended to test. It's for parameter extraction for the Gummel model, which I've been working on, and I'm just about at the stage where I'm going to start doing some tests. This is the second time I've rewired it, and it's getting a little bit close to what I want it. It's got these terminals on it, don't like the ones that are jutting out like that. I'm going to put right angle banana plugs and or do it like I've got it set up in the diagram here, where you've got them vertical and then have right angle male banana plugs coming off that. This is I've decided to make the bottom two panels interchangeable or removable, so that if you want to experiment with a particular configuration or you've got particular input, the main thing is when you've got like you might have a function input, you might want to wire that before it goes into the banana plug. The banana plug connects up to this part here, but this part is part of the unit, and depending on what, see the battery input I'm using is just regular battery, so I want to go through a switch. So I'll wire it through the bottom one, and then I put a lead off that. It'll have dummies on the bottom, and then you take it out of the dummy female banana plug and then plug it into this left hand side one here, which is there. Then this idea of hanging in a filing cabinet was alright to start with, but it's not really panning out. So I thought I might be able to hide them in plain sight. That's with the panel added, so you can put a panel. So I try it out, and if I want to make it part of the actual circuit board and keep it and make it a permanent fixture with the board for testing, I can actually add a panel to it. But this is going to get too big to hang in a filing cabinet, so that's out. Then I had the idea of hiding it in plain sight. This is a bit iffy. I could hang them up on the wall, but they'd have to be quite deep. But it's not a bad idea. I've got no room in the house, but I've got plenty of room in the garage to put those. So yeah, they could adorn my garage. And when I've got a test, if I've got a Darlington pair configuration I want to do testing with, then I could go down and get the frame. But they hang up. You can hang them up in the cupboard. I've got a cupboard there where I can hang these up, like a coat hanger. So they're not going to be that difficult to store. And the good thing about the screw connections is that they don't just dislodge. This is working really well. I rewired this so it's a bit easier to understand. And now I've got to start working with VBE and VBC and all this sort of stuff. The Gummel gets pretty heavy with that. With this VBE stuff and all that sort of paraphernalia. So I've got to go back and review all that. I've got a book called Eufenbeck that I bought that I did when I did my BEC course, and I'll go back through all this VBE and VEB and all this stuff. It gets a bit confusing after a while. They've got VBE and VBC, and they're critical parts of the Gummel model, and I'm having a lot of trouble determining them. But yeah, I'm just about ready to start doing some testing on this now. I've got to get my notes on the BEC, wire this up. I've got the speaker side alright, but the input from the battery is still iffy. I haven't worked on that yet. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I like it. It's all nice and laid out. And drawing saves me having to actually make it down in the workshop. I mean, I could have physically made this up and thought, oh no, that's not going to work. The great part about graphics is it takes almost as much time, but it's not as hard to work and it's not as expensive, and I can try different things on it and see how it looks. So it's getting pretty elaborate, and I think that's what happens with the design. It gets elaborate and then you simplify it and you think, oh, you don't really need all that. It's a matter of how you set it all out and the dimensions and all that. So it's in progress. It's I'm kind of beta testing it at the moment. As I designed it on the computer, I'm also working on the practical model, and I'll be building a two-tier one later on. But yeah, look, it's looking pretty good at this stage. Live rock singer over and out.